Welcome to a new episode of Schmollywood Babylon. I know it's been months since I ever recorded something, but it's been busy. I've been working like hell, with two projects, so I've been, I just didn't have time to watch movies. But a couple of days ago, I traveled to Germany to visit Weekend of Hell, the former Weekend of Horrors. Which now is another festival called Weekend of Horrors in the next city, at exactly the same time, exactly the same. The old location. Anyway, it's very confusing. Anyway, there was some nasty divorce dividing this Weekend of Horrors to two conventions, and well, what I would say Weekend of Hell is the more successful one. And I bought so much movies there. I bought way over 40 German releases, mostly horror, of course, a few action movies, and my plan is to now go through some of them and recommend them if they're good enough. And I would like to start with something I found in the main hall where all the guest stars sits and write over expensive autographs. There you have Timo Rose, the German splatter gore director, who he made a TV series. They call it, or a series. You can call it a web series. I don't know, called Nature, and you see it's signed by everyone here, including the main actor Max Evans. This is pretty interesting stuff, and it wasn't really what I expected, which was good, because Rose is famous for his grue, his violence, but this is something quite serious. This is more quite laid back, quite discreet is the wrong word, of course, but more let's say serious. Let's stick to this word. It tells the story in 8 episodes about Max Evans. No, I don't remember his name, character's name now, but Max Evans plays this millionaire who's obsessed with Bigfoot. So he goes out in the forest and he with all these cameras and blogs and all this social media, and he's gonna find and capture Bigfoot on on camera. But slowly, as he sits out there alone, something goes wrong. His mind is getting more paranoid. Maybe he's imagining things. It's hard to tell. And we also through his communication with the world around, we get to see other people, of course, also, like Ryan Nicholson and Mike Mendes and what's his name? Cool Duder, the YouTube guy, and lots of guest stars playing his fans, and they're talking about Bigfoot, and they calling him on Skype or sending video messages, and well, it's a lot of fun. And every episode is 20 minutes, and it goes so fast, so you're never bored. But don't expect gore or nudity or something. There's some violence, but it's mostly a psychological descent into madness. And this DVD is a beautiful production, and it's so far from any amateurish production at all. It makes me wonder if this was meant as a feature-length movie, but they divided it up to a TV series or to a series. I don't know, maybe Timo knows. What more to say? Well, you can find this on Amazon.de, and I think it's well worth a purchase, at least if you're like me, is a fan of found footage and Bigfoot. And once again, I really would like to say that Max Evans, who plays the lead, the main character, is a damn fine actor, and he makes it a convincing journey into madness. It's just for his work. This is well worth buying. I don't know what more to say, but it's gone a bit under the radar, and I think it's just released. But I think you should check out Nature, and I hope you will enjoy it, of course, because I did. So, well, that's my first recommendation for my recent German trip to Germany, and hopefully I will record more of these and maybe sound less nervous or stressed like you hear, because I am what I am, and it's been hard for me to be in front of the camera because of many issues I have. But I'm gonna try again, and let's see how it goes. Anyway, Timo Rose's Nature.